Welcome to Hank's Place. I have a confession to make. I believe the Word of God, that it's true. I believe He stands behind His Word, and with Him having all authority and all power, His Word will come to pass. Now here in America, many of us, likely you and me, groan as we see our beloved country heading toward ruin in the hands of the wicked. And we cry to God, how much longer, don't we? Well, God does not approve of wickedness in places of authority. He's said so. Proverbs 14:34, for example. Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. God has said, Proverbs 16:12, it is an abomination for kings to commit wicked acts, because a throne is established on righteousness. God has also said, Proverbs 11:5, the wicked will fall by his own wickedness. And he has said, Proverbs 11:19, the one who pursues evil attains his own death. Now these are true words from God. So be encouraged, friend, for righteous vindication is on its way. Now let's take a look at Jesus for a moment. In John 1:17, John says the law was given through Moses, but grace and truth were realized, that means found their full expression, through Jesus Christ. The new covenant, thanks to Jesus, has an inexhaustible supply of grace. Grace upon grace, it says in verse 16, and truth. This is in total contrast to the old order of rigid laws and regulations as given through Moses. Grace upon grace, or grace for grace. Literally, it's grace instead of grace. You could think of it this way, as one piece of divine grace, so to speak, begins to recede, it's replaced by another, and another, and another. It's never exhausted like ocean waves. The harsh, unyielding law as the focus of divine revelation has been replaced by Jesus Christ, yay, who has become our way of life. I'm feeling better already as I consider our Jesus. Aren't you? Here's another feeling better passage. It's Paul's prayer in Ephesians 3:14-21. It's a great prayer for all of us to pray. Paul's asking that we truly know the love of God, which itself is beyond knowing. And now get this, and that we may then be filled to all the fullness of God. Think about that. The Bible commentator Adam Clarke wrote, to be filled with God is great. To be filled with the fullness of God is greater still. But to be filled with all the fullness of God, Him who fills all in all, is utterly bewildering to our senses. It confounds our understanding. But it's something to pray for, my friend. So ask Him. God will pour His love into you, and out of that, fill you with all the fullness of Himself. It's amazing. Yes, so ask Him today and come alive.